we are here, we stay. We are here since 5 years. We saw a lot of rug pulls from highly appreciated projects. And so we are here, we build, I think about we don't have to talk about.
Hello, and thank you for joining our Fireside Chats with founders at the European Cardano community. I am Marcus, one of the core team members, and if you like what we are doing, please consider supporting our individual projects. You will find the links to our guests and our projects below the video. Please give us a thumbs up, follow us by hitting the bell icon, and let's enjoy this session.
Hello. Welcome everybody to another edition of our Fireside Chat from the European Cardano community. Today we are very excited to have our guests because we have a team from IamX. It's a very important project. We also talk about Begin Wallet that is making a lot of progress lately. Also, for the first time, it's a little bit weird situation for me because I will not be only the host of this town hall, but also one of the guests. So I'm excited but shy at the same time. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, let's start with our friend team that is here in the room and can tell us about IamX and all the other projects they are currently building that are a lot.
There was a nice picture, huh? That was your living room or your bedroom before that? That was great, huh?
I would love it, but no.
We wish. Yes. So, hello. I'm Tim from IamX, Begin, DocuFight, and Finest. And I like to get grilled with questions and can present some new features we will have with the project, some new insights I like to reveal here exclusively. So yeah, I'm very thankful that I'm again a guest, and let's start this.
Great.
Give us a little overview of 2 to 3 minutes, if you can, of what IamX is about and what is your passion.
We came in the Cardano space, I think around 5 years already ago, and we had problems with a real world problem. That was identity for mobile phone plans in Germany. So we sold a lot of mobile phone plans. It was actually the biggest company. We sold it, and we had fraud. The fraud was always pointing that people buy a SIM card, not an eSIM, a SIM card. Then they call their own service numbers, which are costly, and then they throw the card away. So identity fraud. And we had a lot of identity fraud. So the company was growing very well. And we said, okay, we have to somehow tackle the identity problem we have. And in this time, I was collecting some Satoshis, heard about Cardano, had some ADA, but I was not a crypto maxi, spending 24 hours in crypto, which I am now. And with IamX, everything started, we said, okay, we make identity solutions. Identity solutions is a very, very, very big word. So if I look today on IamX, during our 5-year journey, we found out that we solve a problem which is more like an onboarding problem. And onboarding is related to identity because we have to, if we onboard people, we have to know who they are, not only to follow compliance laws, also because it's simply a safer business if you know who works for you, with you, who are your partners. So we do still KYCs with all the projects around IamX. As you know, we heard a lot about other projects, where people have joined, have been not doxed, problems came up. So I think doxing is not something bad. It's something where you know your partner. And in the age of AI, do I know this is my good friend Marcus, or is it his AI avatar? We don't know it in a few years. So I think in the future, we will log into such a call with Connect Your Wallet. I send over, yes, I'm a human being, and I'm the Tim you invited. Done. We don't reveal all the info, just what Marcus needs to know when he likes to have someone in his call and likes to see, okay, that's him. Enough. I don't need his age, his height, his colors of the eyes. It's like, okay, it's him. Let's go. So I think KYC is not something bad. This said, around IamX, it's now more like an onboarding solution where we like to automate and digitize compliance solutions. We found out, okay, there is really a need for own ideas to need identity. So we built around IamX satellites, which is finest tokenizing, a platform for tokenizing real world assets. It's Begin Wallet. Begin Wallet was a very strategic move from us to join forces, as wallets are the entrance door to blockchain. And if you like to have a small own ecosystem and can develop good business cases without any independence, it's good to have a wallet. So we work with Begin Wallet. It's going very well. It's a very small team. I will talk later about it if you like to have some more information about it. And the third big project is DocuFight, which is still named DocuFight, but will be rebranded soon. And this is, it's growing very well. So these are the three satellites around IamX, and every project needs IamX as an onboarding solution.
That's great.
That's
So
great.
that's in a nutshell what we do with the satellites around IamX, that you always know identity is the building block one, and you have to build around it. And we are very connected also with the guys from SundaySwap now through our friends from Fluid Tokens. We develop something there.
Yeah.
I like the closing. I like the closing. That is something that every founder should write behind their ears. It's the solution that you need to do whatever you want to do in a certain space. So great closing.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. It's always like if you build up any platform which is DeFi, the time will come when you have problems with identifying your clients. And then if you really grow big, I think you turn around, you have a turnover of millions. People will ask, how do you handle compliance laws? So everything starts with beginning of KYC. If you work in the real world and like to have real world assets, it always comes to there are laws. We have to follow the laws, and the laws are not here because people always like to grind us down. No, also KYC is to protect myself, like I already explained.
Perfect. Cool. Davide.
Great. Yes. Oh, wow. That's exciting. Let me change my background. Do you like it?
I love it. I love the NMKR green color. And if Patrick hears this, he will be very proud. He's always telling me this green is the best color ever. And it's a great color. And just before I hand over to you, we work very close with NMKR. They are partners in Finest. They are equal shareholders.
I know it very well. Yes, I also very much in touch with NMKR, of course, because of this project. This was my Catalyst Fund 12 proposal that finally got approved. And the goal was to create a very simple tool that allows game developer using the Godot game engine, that is an open source engine that is taking a lot of interaction now, is getting very, very well. And yesterday we had the version 4.4 out, that is amazing. So I wanted to create a tool that will allow game developers to implement Web3 methodologies in their projects without all the burden that usually they have, because it's very difficult for a normal developer to embrace the smart contract ideology, understand how to write them, to deploy them. But luckily on Cardano, we have a couple of interesting alternatives as API services that can do almost all those work for you without the need to deploy smart contracts. So I thought that the Maker API was one of the best tools to get started with, because it allows you to do almost everything you need. That means verifying wallets, reading the content of a wallet to use your game asset, the maintenance, of course, but also other utility methods like checking the price of ADA, listing the metadata, and everything else you can really use. So that the project has been already developed and is already available on GitHub. But as part of this project, I also wanted to create a small game that can be used as a real example, to a real world example to implement these methodologies. Of course, the time was very limited because the project should have taken 4 months in total, and more than 2 months were, of course, allocated to developing the plugin itself. So there is a little bit more time left for making a game. That's not that much. So with zero budget and small time, you can really create a new AAA quality game. But I think we have something nice that is a little bit different from the usual Blunt, so people can have fun with a new kind of game. So I created this game that's called YASG, that means yet another snake game. Why I decided to go for a snake game? Mostly for 2 reasons. The first one is that this is Year of the Snake in the China calendar. And also we have a very big project that is Snack in Cardano. It's probably the most known meme coin that we have. There is also other snake-related meme coins like Viper. So I thought that implementing those 2 assets that are not part of something that I can mint by myself, but it will be great because everybody already, or most of the people already have some of those assets, to allow these people owning this asset to play this game without the need to mint another NFT. From the game itself, you can mint a custom NFT, or we will be able to as soon as it will be published officially. And so you can have your personal snake with different stats. But if you already have some snack or Viper in your wallet, you already have good to go. You can play the game. So I don't know if I'm allowed to show a preview of the game already. Usually
No.
yeah, exactly. Usually we don't do
The
that.
rules do apply also to you, my friend.
I understand, yes.
But
So no.
you could provide a little video, for example, on that we can share then on X or as a short for YouTube.
Yeah, I will do that. I will record a small game session of that.
And we have to talk about how to integrate this in Begin Wallet, because I can
Yeah.
tell you that we have a nice entertainment module in the making. We need some links.
What does
Cool.
it mean? Entertainment module.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I don't like to interrupt. Good Davide. When he's ready, I just like to jump in.
Yeah, it's basically already done. Everything is available. The only thing that I'm missing is the NFTs collection because I'm just waiting for the graphics for my artist. I think in a couple of weeks we will be ready to unveil everything out. So the game is pretty simple. I took the usual mechanics of a snake game. So you have a snake that goes around and eat food, and eating food it will grow. But instead of having a fixed map when you move the snake from one cell to the other, the game is allow you to move your snake in a very fluid way and is located in a circular island where there are some lakes. And there is the internal part of the island that is dirty and polluted. And if you take the water, the fresh water from the active lakes, and you deploy it from the other lakes that you can find around, then you will, step by step, clean out the island and enlarge a part of the island you can play. And in 5 levels, you will completely deploy all the water that you need. You have all the lakes available, and the island will be clean, and you win the game. So that's more or less the game mechanic that you are about to explore.
I see that I saw that you already made a video. Sorry, I didn't remember that one.
I took a little a GIF for the game. Yes, a very short GIF, 30-second GIF, when I miserably die after 20 seconds. But usually you can finish the game even with the base assets.
So it's a little bit like a litter map, and you're doing Greenpeace work with the snake.
Yeah, more or less that, yes. And from the GIF, you can see where you eat the food and you grow, but in the game, that is what happens. And every time you complete a level, new animals will appear in the island. So you start with only you as a snake and some fish in the sea, but you can't go to the sea because you will lose your water. The water is your life. But after a level, new animals will appear. So there will be snails, there will be spiders that are the only enemy in the game. There will be seagulls that will help you out with the spiders. But and also there will be, after another level, there will be crabs. The crabs are very fun because they will go to the sea and fish the fish. So if you manage to eat the fish before the seagulls and the crabs, then you will grow much more than eating the vegetables that spawn in the island. And that's it, like this. So very short, but something new.
We
So
need
a
your
new
game.
concept.
We need your game.
I will
Davide,
send I will
we
send you
need
the
it.
link right now in the chat.
Yes.
Will be the native begin wallet game.
Yes, that's
Sure.
important, to if you like, I can talk a little bit about wallet and the strategy we see for Begin. It's not like I think it's a quite own strategy. We go there. It's perhaps a little bit tougher, but for sure it's for people who are not in crypto. So we like to get people in, and it should be very easy. So we have the strategy to have 3 modules. One is ready now. It's a travel module where you can now buy with ADA directly flights, cards, and hotels. And what's
Amazing.
missing? It's the eSIM. And the eSIM was a very tough one because as my background is telecommunication, we need the best one. The best one in my eyes.
Can you explain why the eSIM is so important as well?
If you travel, so I'm a frequent traveler to Mexico. Mexico I love Mexico. So, and my European mobile phone plan will not work there. It's extremely expensive if I use it. So you take eSIMs on your travel. Or if you go to Dubai, you will not use your German or Italian phone plan because usually it doesn't cover, it only covers Europe, the EU. So it's quite costly to have also, if you have kids, they need a lot of gigabytes. They eat it. So you need an unlimited data plan. I think that's for us. We are all digital native. Quite important that we don't have to look in our gigabytes. And the best and cheapest one is Olafly. And it took me very long to get them to blockchain. And they are very busy. They are growing very fast. And we will have some marketing actions together with them soon. And so that's the travel module. Yeah? One partner is Travala. People know it perhaps. You can pay there with a lot of crypto currencies. And Olafly, we are the first step for them on the blockchain. And there have been a lot of big announcement back in the days. If you look at Dish, if you look at, there was Vodafone, there was a lot of people talking about these big companies. And for me, it was more important, okay, I don't like to go to Olafly and say, hey guys, we make this for you. It will be super nice coins for your users. We will really bring you on blockchain. We have super nice tools for you. And if we look at identity back, I think telecommunication carriers are the best companies for identity solutions because they already have all your identities. They made the KYC. So if they start there with opening wallets, I think that will be something where all the crypto wallets we know now have to start shivering. But the telecommunication didn't start today. They started 20 years ago and forgot about their wallets. So our first wallet designer was from Deutsche Telekom wallet designer. And we talk again, our UX for Begin and UI, the new UI, UX will be also done from people who are in the telecommunication space and working there. They built up Jio in India, which is the biggest telecommunication carrier worldwide. So they are quite reliable people. And if you see that again at the wallet, we have the travel module ready, done. We have an eSIM payable with ADA, super. For me, I get it for free. Wow, I get my rewards from staking. I have a free mobile plan for my kids in the vacations. I love that. Some people said, oh, you push ADA down, there is a selling pressure. Come on, it's 20 ADA, 50 ADA, 100 ADA perhaps. But I think it's nice to spend also ADA. That's, you can hodl till you're dead, but you can also spend it from time to time.
Yes.
And if ADA is going up, you have the cheapest mobile plan ever.
So we need use cases.
The currency.
We need use cases indeed. These are real use cases. It's something that can bring adoption. So
yes, and we have today, yesterday, Patrick Endmaker, he was always saying, the eSIM solution, I don't know. He used it and he had to made a tweet say that it's super nice integrated. It's running super nice. You can't compare with any prices. It's best prices. And we also talked, because I'm always looking at the ecosystem we are building in and we got support from. And I had chats with Mr. Telecom from the World Mobile team. And it was a great chat. So Mickey is a great guy, but we couldn't close a deal. I think he was busy, I was busy. And perhaps we can offer it next to Olafly. But today, as we have a very tough philosophy, or philosophy is partners should be always best in class. So we need the best ones. So that's set to the travel module. The next module is for David. It will be an entertainment module. Hey, come on, guys. We travel with our mobile phone. We have our wallet inside. So we need a little bit entertainment. And I still don't know why I can't click on my book.io NFT and start reading. Or why can't I click on my Newcast NFT? Big up to Sharan. Great guys. They building like hell. Super nice. And now we bring this that we can click on an NFT and the movie starts. We have to use this, that it's easy for our not crypto friends. For people who are not into crypto. They are friends, but not in crypto. And we can't tell them, go there, and then finally they get lost and say, crypto is complicated. Go to hell with these. No, we have to help them. We need to establish one-click solutions. We need to sort kind of an UX in a very simple way. So Begin Wallet will be, we have a wallet where we look sharply at. They do a very good business. It's not in Cardano. It's like really good one. And we look also at like platforms, like payment apps, which are twinned in Switzerland. It's super, super, super successful. Every Swiss guy uses Twinned. And Revolut is going better and better, I think, also with the crypto integration. We have we have Wise. So we look at all these platforms and try to get best in class together. That said, we have then a kind of a nice module where you can invest, but you can also make in-game payments, for example. So the entertainment module should have books, videos, games. That's it, how to entertain people. Perhaps there come more things soon, but I think this is best in class. Offer a little bit, I'm in the age where we used to play on the Nokia phone, the snake game. Yeah, this is where I think
Exactly.
he is building a snake game. I need it in my mobile phone. That's so retro. And I love this, So it's perfect. You sit in the airport, you make your eSIM card, play a little bit Snake. Okay, that's it. I arrived. Super. Plane is so entertain people and make it easy. So that's entertainment module. And the last one, and perhaps the most interesting for our DeFi fans here, is we will make an investment module where we like to offer one-click solutions for a lot of things. One thing will be, to give you an example, Begin Wallet is, there's good shareholders from Italy. They're called Fluid Tokens. And with them, they have a product called Boosted Stake. And this boosted staking gives you a higher reward. I think it's 5% actually, and they like to do it higher. And we don't show our clients, okay, you can use this. No, we said, okay, staking 5%, one month fixed. So we change it a little bit. We will tell them, if you leave, you don't get the 5%, you just get the 2.5, 2.7, what we can achieve easily. But if you say, I like to stay for months, you click this button, everything in the background will be done. So you are part of directly boosted staking. Another example is, and I love that we have more stable coins on Cardano, and I pray every day that the liquidity goes up, because this is what we really need. If you make a change now, an exchange, a swap from ADA to any stable coin, you lose quite a high cut. So this is what we have to change, and I think the change will come with more liquidity. But if you like, what is the best thing what Cardano offers? If you talk to a non-crypto guy, you have an answer. What's the best simple thing? What nobody can offer? It's 20% rewards on USDM via Liquid. It's a super nice product. It's just very complicated to do the round. We are crypto natives. We know how to do it. Easy, connect wallet 2 times. But when I talk to people and say, Tim, you with your crypto bullshit, I go to the stock market, do this and that, really nice. And they tell me, okay, but I get 20% on my dollar. Do you get it? They look at me, get big eyes. So 20% of your dollar, okay, I'd like to join. How is it possible? And then I start to explain. Go there, mint swap, liquid. But they say, okay, I don't like to do this. It's too complicated. I will not do this. And one of my friends, he likes to really, he's always going very deep if I show him something. He did it. He started with 10,000 euros, and now it's 120,000 euro on liquid. So, and he's telling all his friends it's very complicated, but it's the best for getting rewards on a stable coin, on his dollar. So what does this story tell us? We need very simple solutions. And all the wallets in the Cardano space should think about that. How to make all these super nice projects we have on Cardano accessible in one click. This is, I think, the magic thing, what nobody is really caring about. You always have to do this, and that, and finally, perhaps it's running. So also there, one click. We like to be a front end with Begin front end for stablecoin minting. We have, you see the KYC will delivered from in-house IamX. So it will be a very easy solution. The KYC will be inside Begin wallet. So you need just one wallet with your identity, with your KYC saved there. So onboarding will be much easier in the future. And then you can mint with Begin wallet your stablecoin. And so if this is possible that you can do it within the wallet, it's just some technical magic and you can do it with one click. And that will happen.
Yeah? That's amazing. That's impressive, Tim. Very, very
this
nice.
Is where we go. And yeah, that's your friends also from Fluid. They have Aquarium. Hey guys, how nice is, big up to another Italian guy from Easy One, Giovanni.
Giovanni, my friend. Yeah. We had the spaces with him.
I love what Giovanni's doing. Also, it was Raul who told me, Tim, you have some ADA. You have to stake with Easy One. You get Snack, you get some VMT, you get some Hosky token, all on top. I said, sounds interesting. Again, I have to change my pool. I have to go to Tozy Drop. They made it very nice. But there is something going on I don't like. I like to have it with one click. Man, my mom can do it with one click. 100,000 people in Düsseldorf, where I'm actually based, can do it with one click. But how we offer it, it's a dead end road. I can tell you, they make mistakes. Okay, now I have this token. Can I also get 20%? No, you did it wrong. So we have to cut out everything what is friction for the user. Yeah. And this is our mission with Begin Wallet. And we have a good setup with Liquid as an advisor. Florian is one of our advisors. So the APIs, everything is done. We have Fluid for boosted stake and Aquarium. 2 with Giovanni. Giovanni has these tokens. Why can't I program my Begin wallet that it just goes, if I say, okay, high staking with Giovanni staking, because it's best in class today, you get a lot of tokens on top. And in the background, we claim the token. We bring them in an USDM or USDA or any stablecoin or ADA that we can perhaps, but I would not give the users too much opportunity, too much offers. So just make it with one click. And Aquarium and what Raul and Matteo built can do this. And this is something where I'm a technical idiot, came in and say, guys, it's very nice what you built, but nobody will use it. It will be used from 30,000 people on Cardano. This is kind of daily traders, but we need to focus on the whole world. This is where we go. And what crypto offers today is super nice, but too complicated.
That's totally true. Also, a lot of people maybe will start with a lot of enthusiasm and try to access all the DeFi platform we have, and they, after 2 months, they lose a lot of money because of impermanent loss, and they get scared and they go away. So
Yeah,
having
you
something,
see, if we collect Hosky and Snake, they are meme tokens. Okay, I will not comment meme tokens, but we have it. It's a value the delegator can get. So we have to help them we have to help Giovanni to get more stakers and to automate his extra rewards he offers the delegators. It's simple. It sounds very simple, but I don't know why nobody is doing it. So we have a wallet, we have the KYC, we're ready for it. That's how I build it. We build ecosystems.
that's cool. That's very cool.
Okay. You've been already answering one of the questions probably that I had. Why should a project choose IMX over your competitors that are not in crypto yet? Because yeah,
Who's my competitor with
use
IamX?
thumbs up, use identify.
We use them. We use them all. SumsUp
Okay.
is our partner.
You've
Intrum is our
integrated.
partner. ID Now is our partner. KYC Spider was our partner, will step in because KYC Spider is something, it's for very big companies who have an own compliance officer. Yeah, because they need someone who has the knowledge to see, okay, where can I look the source of funds? So it needs a little bit more knowledge. So KYC Spider is our toolbox for big clients, and all the rest we can choose. We choose today. We work. I think everything is done with ID Now Intrum. They are together in Switzerland, and so we use them, and we are the cheapest. Our prices kill every price, and there's a reason for it. The CEO of Intrum is a quite nice guy. We know him since some years, So he helps us really to get competitive prices because, we told them we will not deliver you 1 million KYCs in the first, second, or third year, but we need you to help us. And in the future, we are sure to deliver a lot of KYCs where they make money with. So they are very supportive to us as a startup. The same is for our partner, Swisscom. Super, super supportive. That's really nice to have these people. And that perhaps, Markus, is something why funding in Europe, it's not the baddest thing. We have a very tight up network of people around here. They make business since ages. So a lot of people tell me, hey, go to Dubai, do this and this. I say, I don't know Dubai. I have no contact in Dubai. I am in the hand of unknown people. So why should I go to Dubai? Yeah, you will save taxes, this and this. How long will I save taxes? How long will it be good? How long is the US supporting crypto? How long is this and that? In Europe, everything is old, changes are slow, so I'm quite safe. That's my personal view on things.
This is exactly the reason why we've been choosing Germany over other countries as well, because I know the regulation here. I know the do's and don'ts, and moving to other countries or taking a different approach here always includes either you moving somewhere for a little bit of a time, which is not always good with the family. And the German system is really, really good. So I'm always trying to hold off if somebody says, yeah, we're in the US, I have a fantastic system, a fantastic healthcare system. It's so advanced. And then I just look at good old Germany and it just works, right? So, yeah.
We don't have fraud there. We have a nice pension system as well. In the US, the pension system, they send it out via letter, via mail, post letter. And they have fraud like hell there, So we talked a lot with US projects, and US is very, very tough if you like to offer software, especially to governmental institutions, because I think, and that's the knowledge I have today, perhaps it changed. I think it's 1 or 1.5 years old. You have 5 companies who are allowed to deliver software to government institutions. And that's a big 5 we all know. So it's and in Germany, you can do nearly everything. You just have to go there and prove that your solution is legit. And this is something where I'm very happy to have also Finest. It's a German company. People say, yeah, tokenization in Germany. How is it possible? Hey, we have Mika. What have you? Where's your regulations? You're building them. We have it done. It's ready. And people don't discuss anymore about Mika. They discuss how we can implement Mika in our solution. And that's great. And the SIP 113 is a BaFin smart contract, which is the first compliant smart contract we have on Cardano. So this is also pushed from IamX. IamX is a little bit boring because it's a B2B company. It's not B2C. Wallet is B2C. Finance is B2C, you know. But everything starts with the idea of identify people, make everything legit.
Very cool.
That's very cool.
Oh.
But just to recap a little bit, getting back to the travel thing. So you mean that if you have Begin Wallet installed in your mobile, you can just have the eSIM activated directly?
Yes.
With that?
Yes.
That's a game changer indeed.
You go click, okay? You go to travel. Travel with Ada is the big name on it. Then you click and you can choose, and there's 4 things: car, hotel, flight, and eSIM. You click on eSIM, select your country, you see the price, pay, they're done. And then you get the normal email how to do it with a QR code. Important is, and makes it much easier, and they sell it, our program tells it several times, do the activation from the eSIM in your home country where you have already your mobile phone running, because they take the data, because you have a KYC inside here, because you have a mobile phone running, they take this data. Perfect. No KYC needed because all terror laws are fulfilled. Perfect. So we like that.
We need.
Yes, you just have your mobile phone. Everyone who's saying, oh, KYC, I don't like it. You have a mobile phone, okay, your data everywhere. You're everywhere. You clicked, yes, you can use my data. Because if you can't unclick use your data, because they have to transfer a telecommunication care, they have to transfer your data if there's malicious acts from your side. And they don't ask you for allowance. You have to sign, and they are allowed to give your data out to police. So it's quite a little bit two-sided from people not to like KYC in crypto, but carrying around the KYC every day, 24 hours in their pocket. And they wake up next to KYC and sleeps next to their KYC. Yeah? So sometimes the knowledge we have to educate. And that's the reason why I love to be here, because I think you are very educational what you do. I love it.
Yeah, I want to stress back these things because I think it's really important. It's a game changer. We bring usability of blockchain to the whole world. And what you are doing is really impressive, Tim. Congratulations.
Yeah, if you go down the street, it's very simple. If you go down on your street and say, who is trading crypto from the mobile phone? You will not see a hand going up. You will not. Simply not.
Yeah.
Who is trading and banking with a mobile phone? You will see a lot of hands going up. Okay, we have to tackle these guys. And what they like, one-click solutions. No stress, not connect here, go from platform to platform, I have 20% on the dollar. One click, I get 20%. Yes, super nice. I love crypto. You have to all come to Cardano. This is the mentality we have to promote. We have to put in the brains of everyone building on Cardano to make it a little bit simpler.
Yeah, I think you can learn a lot from centralized exchanges like Binance and KuCoin, because they've done it really, really well.
Yes.
How to do
but they keep the profits. We like to have the profits for the people. Yeah?
But their UX is really good. So
yes, they have millions, and I think it's to all the wallets. Just copy your favorite wallet. You know,
yeah.
You don't have to invent the wheel another time and a third time. You know, there are really, really successful payment apps around. You know, PayPal, Wise, There's so much possibilities. Look what they do good and make it a little bit better.
There's a internet rocket.
Yes, that was their thing. Yeah, I know these brothers very well. I worked with them quite a long time. They come from McKinsey. Okay, these guys they made their Abitur. They finished their school with the best marks possible. These 3 brothers are highly intelligent, super business sharks. I have huge respect. People don't like them a lot because, they are copycats. Okay, then get a billionaire as a copycat. Why don't you do it? If it's simple. So good guys, and I always say the guys who coming from, I was working back in the days for a big consulting company. I still think that McKinsey, they're doing a really, really good job, very innovative, but fucking expensive.
Yeah,
That's
very
nice.
cool. To wrap this part up is I don't think Travis is gonna make it, but
No.
to wrap this part up is just so
I can
IamX
tell a little bit about
summarizing. Yeah, I
e-signage,
know.
e-signature, if you like, huh?
I'm just summarizing. Like, IamX is aggregating all the identity services currently as well, right? So KYC, etc., to make it
Only onboarding. We do only onboarding.
really affordable for young and seasoned projects. That's
Yes, if we have Cardano projects, we give them, okay, you have 100 KYCs for free. And we try to reach out to a lot of projects. Sometimes they say, no, we take SumSub. It's very cheap. And I said, no. SumSub sends you 3 invoices, not 1 a month. And the costs of SumSub are hidden. I can just tell, and people have to, it was my research, do your own research. So sometimes I like, there's so nice Cardano projects, where I'm a big fan of. Why don't they work with me, So I like Palm a lot, Zengate. I really like these guys, the projects, it's something. And yeah, they choose SumSub. And it was for me like, they
I can tell
should
you
work
why.
with me.
I can tell you why, if you're okay with that feedback. I remember that I asked you for the for your service deck, and you send it to me, and it's ultra transparent. It's incredibly transparent, but it's a lot to digest. So, and that's the power of SumSub and the other ones. They make it really, really simple. And people like those ultra simple solutions. It's like one click, right?
We have it now, the APIs, in a lot of
No,
languages.
from the pricing structure, etc.
Okay.
How it's built
Yeah.
up. So if you could ease that a little bit up, or if maybe you have already a new
We have on the website now, you see this is the 4 prices. Bam.
Yeah, exactly.
Which level you need, take it out. And you
Exactly.
can integrate it without talking to us, but then you have the risk that you perhaps don't have the knowledge. What do you need for your country, where you build up the company? But just to say, we have these solutions for onboarding people, and IamX is focused on these onboarding. That's our core competence. We will integrate identity solutions in the Begin wallet. We're also in touch with another big blockchain, very associated with Cardano, and we are just building a DID method for them. And it's an advanced DID method, and they will also take our onboarding solution for the whole blockchain. So this is something, and hopefully people see it, use it, and said, I like to have it in my project on Cardano as well. So it's sometimes building, and the customer will come. They will just, we are here, we stay. We are here since 5 years. We saw a lot of rug pulls from highly appreciated projects. And so we are here, we build, if I think about, we don't have to talk about old bad projects. No, that's not our spirit here, right? We like to have it positive.
Most beautiful thing as a founder is what I found is I had a talk today with somebody, is when you talk about your project and they come up with the ideas, that's like the perfect customer, right? Or the perfect spokesperson. And they come up with their own ideas, and you just tick off, yeah, we already have that. Yeah, we already have that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's on the roadmap. So that's exactly when what you have delivered today to David and also to myself is like, oh yeah, cool. That's the checkbox. That's the checkbox. So it really works out being there and working towards it without announcing everything at first hand, but slowly grinding and building this up. So really appreciate that insight. Thank you.
If we have a couple of minutes,
How's it with the gaming, with your regulation touch? Is it because you working with the tokens, and
I don't. Actually, I was very scared about that, so I decided not to work with tokens. So I only have those NFTs that will be available, but no tokens at all. That's both for this legal gray area that we still have, and also because before Aquarium for the bubble fees, it was very difficult to implement an in-game currency because every time you send the tokens, you need to put some ADA, no, on that. So that makes it very much complicated, and the regular gamers can be scared and can have the feeling that they are wasting money. So I always avoided to use tokens in my small projects.
That's good. I think it's much more uncomplicated, and I think it's always good to launch a game if it's fun. The core of your game is to entertain people, to make them smile, to make them play. And I think if you're successful with the game and you see, there's quite a community playing it, loving this game, then you can start, okay, we have next, it's perhaps half a year or something, and we have regulations or we have techniques, like Aquarium, like you have stable coins, you have a lot of possibilities sooner or later. And I think it's always good to have an evolution of a project. So today you start, you have super nice game, you have customers, like wallets implemented your game, and finally you can say, okay, guys, we make a pro version. I talk about more also other projects, just a game. You can make a game and you can make, okay, that's the pro version game. You can earn money, but be careful. You can also lose a little bit money because you have to pay extra skins or whatever. So, but I think I like this, first to grow, show the world that you are a really cool developer and like to develop nice games, and then you level it up. I think the first steps are very important, that they're as simple as possible.
Yeah, there was another thing that until now the NFTs were mostly seen as a way to make money and to sell stuff to people. We have a lot of games in the industry where they didn't have any game available yet, but they started for years selling NFT collection that maybe in the future they can use in the games. So I don't want to shut anything about against any project, but there is a very famous, the most famous project of gaming project on Cardano is in development for 3-4 years now. Well, they started out creating a coin on Ethereum and bringing it then to Cardano and selling the coin. And then they started selling NFTs over NFTs. And if you check the base price, we see 300, 400 ADA for a future game asset. Well, I think that is not a good approach. I think that we want to bring adoption. We need to have more people being interested in that and provide power to the people. So use NFTs as a way for the gamer, for the people who play the game, to have a real ownership of their game asset. And it doesn't mean that means that they can decide whatever they want to do with their game asset, but they don't mean to have as a first strategy the selling of the stuff. So I would love to have.
It has to be the other way, I think. First, the people have to perhaps earn the asset in the game, and they get it for free because they game a lot. They use your product, which is nice, and later perhaps they can sell the asset. That's nice. They make money. Huh? It's their business.
Already have a business model. If you don't have one yet, what you could do is the free version would be play the game. If you die, you die. But if you pay the subscription, the game will mint a status for you. So if you end the game, it's like saving the game, right? With everything that you have in there. So that would allow you to sell previous game stats, for example, on the market.
Yeah, that's something that is very useful also for ladder boards. So when you finish the games, you can mint an NFT that gives you a place in the leaderboard, and people can see where you score, stuff like that. So there is a lot of stuff that we can do with NFTs.
Do we need the NFT for the leaderboard? I always question, we really need it? You can have a centralized database or decentralized database where you have the leaderboard. It's very easy. I think you have to use, and that is, when I discuss with Patrick a lot, NFTs has to be their own use case. So I think you have to earn NFTs and you are able to sell it. And you earned it because you play the game, the game. And later, if they are addicted to the game, that's perhaps, the the evilish commercial guy, then you can say, guys, I need to step up a little bit. Now the game is 2 ADA a month. Later, it's perhaps 10 ADA a month. Yeah. But I think first you have to get the clients in. If you're a good game, it will grow. It will grow. And then you can do so much. Huh?
The fun things that you can do with NFTs for that is that you can attach bonus for the games to your status. So you finish the game, you win some points, and maybe you can have power-ups for your game that you can use if you own the NFTs. And if you don't want to use the power-ups or you want to sell them, it's your business. The NFTs is your property. So it's not
so there's the power is inside, the power for the gameplay is inside the NFT. Yeah, it's great to sell it, Okay, I'm an amateur, I need higher power. Okay, I buy higher power. Now I'm the Superman in the game.
Yeah.
I like
there
this approach.
There are so many things we
My
can do.
My kids
with
doing
NFTs.
It like this. You know how often they come, Papa, can you buy me this? And they say, no, please. And finally you buy it for them. I don't know how much money they put into Brawl Stars. I don't like to look at it.
Stars. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much money I put there, and I don't even play the game a single time. But it's
you should. It's actually fun.
Yeah. I don't have time, for
once a weekend. I've promised my son that we play for about an hour together.
Okay, that's nice. They love it, right?
It's fun. And then the first thing we start off with is I hand him over my mobile phone so he can collect all the collectibles. So he's busy with that about 5 minutes or so. I don't know. And I have my powered up brawler, and I can play with him, and it's fun. It's actually a fun game.
Yes, it is. I know how it looks. I never played it, but I think I spent last year €1,000 just for small €5 here, 5 there. 2 kids, and I like to have it here. And now I like to, this game. And put another dollar in, the El Bandi style. La la la, love and marriage.
He has to earn that. He has to earn that. He has to learn that he has got to work his way up.
Yes, I make them work a lot. Don't worry.
He only has this Brawl Pass, this Brawl Pass, or Season Pass, or whatever it's called, and that's it. He's not allowed to buy any power-ups or something like that. He just
I think it's good.
Play his way up, because that's a lesson he has to learn.
Yes.
If we can
Davide, you see, we like to be your window for your game. We really have to get in touch with, Francis already from begin, the founder. Yeah, he's called Francis. He's from Brazil. So if you make a Brazil or Latam, Spanish, and it's Portuguese edition, I would love that you invite Francis. He's a very, very nice guy.
Yeah, sure. But this game that we are talking about is just an example for the Maker plugin. But for future products that I have a lot of idea, it would be nice to have a chat like that. But if we can spare another 5 minutes, I know it's a little bit late, but I have another question for Tim for another topic. So I'm staking to the ISPO of IamX for years now. Can you share a bit more what are the plans for the IamX token and the future development for both the ISPO and the token itself?
Yes. So what we it's an utility token, and utility token needs a use case, and that we always like to make identity solution payable with an IamX token. So now I told you that we have several projects. The biggest project is DocuFight, and today it's free. Why? I already talked about my strategy to build up projects. First, we need to get into the market. So it should be a free product. It should be, I hope, half a year to a year, people should be able to use it for free. So it gets in their mind, they use it. We have it implemented in Zapier, in Slack, and in Contract Book. There are 3 platforms where you can sign with our solution. So if you use Slack, you like to sign a contract, it's free. You just go and say, okay, I like to sign with DocuFight. Zack, it will be done. It's for free. So DocuSign, the world leader, has no chance against us because people will have free solution. If we have this critical amount of people that will take half a year or a year, we for sure have to switch to a payable service. What I don't like, and that was also in my strategy when we built up or got the idea, okay, we need to sign documents more and more in the future because the world gets more digital, hopefully. We need to pay somehow. What will be the cheapest possible payment? IamX token. Why? Because we and that was, we had this online for, I think, 2 or 4 weeks. 4 weeks. where you can pay $1, 1 Swiss franc, or 1 euro, euro, Swiss franc, or dollar, you know, these three, or 1 IamX token. So if you are a smart user, you choose your IamX token. And this said, if we have buying pressure, that still the IamX token is the cheapest way to buy this product, you will use IamX tokens. So if we say it's $1, just to look only at DocuFight now, and then we talk about the rest. We only look at DocuFight. And I say and $1 is very cheap for pay-per-use. We don't like to have like monthly fees for it. I hate this because there are months where you don't sign anything. And I think these payment plans are a little bit a cash grab. So pay-per-use is fair, straightforward, and we like to tackle the normal user. If you have this, they will use the IamX token because it's now even below 10 cents. So the IamX value will go up to around €1 because then, or $1 is the lowest, because then, you know, there is no arbitrage anymore. Okay, this is one project. If I manage to get more buying power with pay your KYC on finance with the IamX token, pay KYC there with the IamX token, you know, onboarding, it's paid. So now we have a company called Brick Towers on Ethereum. They use our onboarding solution. So they're still in the free mode, testing around, but you know they will be on Cardano soon. We guided them also to Cardano. They do compliant staking for institutional investors. And if they see, okay, now we have to pay money for the onboarding, and you see it on the website of IamX already, the prices, and you can see, or you pay with IamX. It's 1 token, $1. That's what we give them. What we say, put in $1 or put in 1 IamX token. This is how we get the price of the token slowly up, and it's only possible with use cases. Every else will be a farce, will be a little bit cheating, a little bit, you know, we are not here to pump the coin. We like that people use this coin, this token. It's an utility token. And a lot of people said, I get rich overnight. No, you buy something else. We are here to build use cases, business cases. We had a big reset that people didn't like our Salto and our Clue proposal. This will be like millions of KYCs will be done, but it was such a complicated B2B proposal that people don't vote for us, or we got a lot down votes also. But if this is online, you know, we had already a 30, 50 cents, I think, for every IamX token. But because these companies are so huge, Salto was the world, is a world leading company for cloud-based access to hotels, to airports, you know, everywhere are the Salto lockers used. And because you can delegate entrance access, a quite crazy company, very technology. It's not like only door handles, it's a software company. And we haven't been successful to bring them to Cardano. Because they need really, really expensive tests like ISO certification and a lot of security standards which we have to fulfill. And we like to use funds from the Cardano, from the Catalyst proposals to make this security certification what they need. So yeah, this is, you know, you have as an entrepreneur or as a founder, you have good times. And I can tell you, I grinded Clue especially for more than 2 years. And for me, it was like, okay, leave Cardano. They all don't like me. I have to go somewhere else. We go and do everything on base because everybody is going to base. No, you have to sleep one more night, make a fist in your pocket and say, okay, I will get it another day, you know, something like this. Yeah. So we will stay here. We will be here. We will build business cases. And if the business cases are successful, the IamX token has a use case and the value will rise. We like to have it earlier, but you know, the biggest token holder actually are, you know, the people who stake since a lot of time. And also for the company, it would be nice to finance us with tokens, what everybody's doing. If you buy a token, the projects dump it. Why? Because it needs the money. So this token investment is something you have to, do you like to finance the team or do you like to get rich? Both is not possible. So every token on Cardano, nearly every token for a founder goes down. And they tell you, we need money. We need to get funded from our token. Please buy the token. For sure, it will go down because they need to, especially in the last bear market we have. Yeah, these are things which is not always very present, this knowledge, because I think are very young people, and we are not a meme coin. We can't pump and dump, and it's not my mentality, pump and dump. We will stay here, we will build, and the token will get a value. If not, I lost €1 million. 1 million I invested minimum in IamX, and then my money is gone. So I am the one who cries, not the token holders. I cry louder, let's say it like this. Yeah, so we are building, Davide, and we are, we're not on Discord a lot. Marcus knows my problem. No Discord, no GitHub, or this technical idiot, but everybody can reach me. If you Twitter, if you this, I will answer. We have a Telegram and the X profile. I am there, We have people making posts, but I'm there if there's questions. I answer it. And so sometimes people are very rough with us, but I can stand it nowadays. I saw a lot of projects were hyped through the roof and gone. And we're not hyped. We're not going through the roof tomorrow, but we are steadily building, and I'm getting 50 this year. So I don't have a lot of time to build new companies. It has to be successful.
It makes sense.
Love it. I love
Nice.
And you're always welcome to post me, to grill me, to make hopefully polite questions. I will
Of
be there and
course.
answering. You can always, I'm here to tell people what we're doing. And I think we do it pretty well. And we had a lot of obstacles in our way. When I think about the time we came to Cardano, hey, we have Atala Prison. Go home. We don't need you. Where's Atala Prison? Where's Dish? Where's all these people who really told me, go away. We don't need you. They don't.
Yeah,
they
that
need
is
me
so-
now. I bring the telecommunication. And I bring it with a running product, not with blah, blah, And we onboard millions of millions. No, we sold around 100 eSIM. What do the other people who talk with Vodafone, with Dish? They delivered simply nothing. And we deliver small, steady, and we will grow there. This is my politics. And, I'm a very rough guy in business. I have to tell the teams, deliver. Don't always think about new visions, focus, and let's do it for the client, not for us, not for showing we do something brilliant magically in a technical way. No, it has to be useful for the user. That's the only one who has.
I think that's the right approach. I think that's exactly the right approach. Like Davide, he's doing that for gamers and game developers. It's the passion. You doing it for the companies. Not doing it for crypto. Crypto is the second part, but you have different.
It's my tool.
Yeah,
blockchain is my tool.
Exactly. Yeah, agreed. Davide?
Yeah, I think no, I have all my questions answered already, so it's okay. I will maybe tag you. Can you share, please, your Twitter X handle?
Yes,
Tim?
yes, it's Tim X Bridge, because my name is Brückmann, and so I choose Bridge, but I'm not anonymous. I'm fully doxed.
Yeah, I really following you. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think we follow each other. Yeah, I'm very proud that you follow me. You're an old schooler there.
Yeah, you should follow me back then.
I did already. Yeah, I follow you, I think.
No, I don't think so. No.
That will be changed. That will be changed in 10 minutes.
Thank you, man.
Let me log into Tim's account and I'll follow you. 1 second. Perfect.
Okay,
Wonderful,
it was an amazing session as usual. It was just a few people here, but I think it will be very interesting for other guys to watch the YouTube video because we shared a lot of very nice information. Tim, you were amazing. Thank you very much.
Amazing. You made the atmosphere for a real fireside chat. It was, I didn't look at the clock, but at the time I could talk another hour with you. It's really nice, and yes, I still have something to tell you in the future. And
it would be great if you can
so
join
much
us again.
things. Yes, please. Perhaps in a German chat.
Whenever you have updates, ping me or ping Davide, and we're happy.
Davide knows everything. He's in touch with the Italian guys.
Only
he's in
Italian
touch
guys.
with Patrick. with NMKR. So I think, Davide, you know nearly everything I'm doing because Patrick is and Matteo and Raul, excellent partners. Excellent partners. You know, you have to make an Italian fireside chat, and I just listen because I like the Italian language so much.
Nice.
Oh, that's the call for the Twitter space soon, or X space. And with that, I would say we close it out.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for having me as a guest.